We thank you so much for watching Law School Made Easy at Law School Made Easy 256. Thank you so much for subscribing, sharing, and liking our videos. Please watch the adverts that are on them, and then you'll be doing us a very good service if you watch our adverts. So today we want to go straight to criminal law, and we want to particularly discuss the offense of housebreaking and that word disturbs me, but it's housebreaking and burglary. Burglar. Anyway, that word burglary is what we are going to look at today. Housebreaking and burglary. Anyway, it depends on which kangaroo school you went to, but of course, me, I went to verify the village where I started from, so such words I cannot pronounce well, but at least I'll discuss what it means. I know the meaning of burglary. Now, housebreaking is a very funny and very important topic. Let us look at housebreaking under section 3, under section 274 and then 275. But what amounts to housebreaking? Now, when somebody, under clause 1 of 274, Penal Code Act, cap 128, when somebody enters, pushes, pulls, and enters a building, it can be a vessel, for as long as it is meant for human dwelling, where people stay. If he breaks or enters or pulls the door by any means and enters, then we have housebreaking. That is housebreaking. In clause 2, they are telling you that if somebody, any part of this body enters the house, this is where I want us to put back energy. In clause 2 of 274, in subsection 2 of section 274 of the Penal Code Act, cap 128, if any part of his body enters, is in the house, then there has been housebreaking. They go ahead and tell you that even when it is an instrument that is using, if it is enters the house, then housebreaking has occurred. Let me give a very simple example. You have heard of thieves who come when you're sleeping, may say during day, and they can see your phone and your money. They get something, a stick, and they put in the window. Now, if that stick is in the house, housebreaking has occurred. Because now the notion was, people would think that housebreaking refers to breaking the door, you break the gate, you break and then you enter. No. Somebody may not enter. They have not entered, but they use a stick. For as long as that stick is inside, there are elements of housebreaking. If you go to section 274, subsection 3, now here this is where the thing is. If somebody pushes you, if you find yourself in anything that is any opening left, let's say on the house, maybe for purposes of air, ventilation, you find yourself there, maybe in the chimney, wherever those openings which are left on the houses, if you find yourself there, maybe by way of threatening you, if they threat you and you get to the chimney, if they threat you and you break, maybe it is a tunnel, a go down in the house, in all those openings, if you find yourself there, colleagues, what you have done is housebreaking. It doesn't matter whether somebody threatened you. For as long as we find you there, is housebreaking. because those areas which are left on the house are left there for specific purposes, not to harbor you. I want to repeat. If it is in the chimney, up, ventilation, they are left there for a particular purpose, not to harbor a person, not for you to enter inside there. So that is what amounts to entering. So in housebreaking, one of the serious elements is entering. There must have been entering. So let's go now to the section which describes housebreaking and burglary. If you look at section 275, says that if somebody enters into a house, it could be a vessel, it could be a tent, with the intention to commit a felony inside there. If somebody breaks and enters in a house or vessel or a tent where people stay with a purpose to commit a felony, housebreaking has occurred and you will be imprisoned for 7 years. You will be imprisoned for 7 years. Okay? So, what we are saying is you must be entering with the intention to commit a felony. There must be an intention to commit a felony in there. That is when we say housebreaking has occurred. And note, housebreaking happens during the day. It is during the day. But if the same happens under clause 3, subsection 3 of 275, at night, that is what we call burglary. It has happened at night. During the day, what happens is housebreaking. During night, what happens is burglary. But in all these, the elements are the same. There must be breaking and the entering into the house with the intention to commit a felony. If all this happens during the day, that is housebreaking. If all that happens during the night, that is burglary. Now, we have seen the elements. There must be breaking, that is one element. There must be entering, that is 2. And then there must be the intention to commit a felony in there. Okay? And we know what felonies are. Now, we have already described what amounts to entering. That even when you put just something in the window, you have entered. If any part of your body, even if it is one finger, that your one finger is inside, that is entering. Okay? So let us look at the locus classicus case, which clearly explains the principle of housebreaking and burglary. Now, the case of Maseno Butiti versus Republic, if I'm not mistaken. Now, in the case of Maseno Butiti, Maseno was found breaking to enter into the house, the garage. He was breaking. They found him ready-handed, breaking. And when they went to the court of first instance, he was charged with housebreaking. In the court of first instance, Maseno Butiti was charged with housebreaking. Now, when they appealed, I stand to be quoted, when courts at the appeal found out that Masenu Butiti was found breaking. He did not enter. In the event that somebody does not enter, we don't have housebreaking, we don't have burglary occurring. So court advised that Masenu should have been charged under malicious damage, causing malicious damage to the property, because you are found breaking to enter. In the event you have not entered, what is entering, colleagues? Entering means that any part of your body is inside, or all your body has entered, or you have used an instrument to put inside the house. So you find that all those elements did not occur in the case of Masenu Butiti. So Masenu Butiti could not be held for housebreaking because there was no entering. We are emphasizing entering. There must be entering on housebreaking. So we have agreed that housebreaking occurs during the day and burglary occurs at night. You also look at the case of R versus Dawson to appreciate more about burglary. Dawson is D-A-W-S-O-N, to appreciate more about burglary and housebreaking. So we thank you so much for watching Law School Made Easy at Law School Made Easy 256. Thank you. Subscribe, share, like our video. Until next time, thank you.